Mention the question in which you have doubt. Just in a question 5, page 3. A car travel forward along a horizontal road. Only the horizontal forces acting on the car are shown. The length of the arrow can decide the size of the force. You can see air resistance and friction arrow is bigger as or compared to the size of air friction is greater as compared to driving force. So how does the forces affect the motion? If an object is, so what is the direction of the resulting force? So when we calculate the direction of the resultant force, the direction of the resultant force is towards left. And what is the direction of the motion? The direction of the initial motion is towards right. And I told you when direction of motion is opposite to direction of the resultant force, the object will decelerate or object will slow down. So what happened? The car will slow down. So if you are moving, you are inside the car and the air resistance is more or the friction is greater. So then what you will observe? You will observe that your car will slow down. Eventually it will stop. So when direction of the motion is opposite to direction of the resultant force, then the object will slow down or speed will decrease. Is it clear? Why it will slow down? Because you can check what is the direction of the motion. The object motion is towards right, initial. If I say a frictional force is 100 Newton and the driving force, the force which drives the car is 80 Newton. So what is the direction of the resultant force? The resultant force is 20 Newton left. So object initially was moving towards right and the frictional force and the air resistance opposing the motion. So as they are opposing the motion, the object will slow down because the direction of the resultant force is in this example is opposite to direction of the motion. Because why the car will not move backward? Because originally initially the car was moving towards right. If you check the question dimension, the car travels forward along so car is moving towards right and now the air resistance is more than the driving force. So what happened to the car? So you have to tell what happened to the car when the car initially moving towards left hand side or forward. Then page 4, question 4, page 7. Page 6. Question number. The mass of the car is 1400. Initially it was at rest and it moved along a road by a resultant force of 3500. The car reaches a speed of 30 meter per second. What is average acceleration? How to find an acceleration? You have the formula F is equals to ma. The force is equals to mass multiplied by acceleration. The force is 3500 Mass of the car is 1400 and acceleration is a 1400 is multiplied, other side it will be divided. So 3500 divided by 1400, that will give you the acceleration. And to calculate the time, acceleration is the change in velocity divided by time. So acceleration is given, you already calculated in the previous part, which is 3500 divided by 1400. So 2.5 meter per second square was acceleration. So 2.5, the final speed is 30. The initial speed was 0. So 30 minus 0 divided by time. So that is equals to 2.5 equal to 30 divided by t. You need time, so t is equals to 30 divided by 2.5. So 30 divided by 2.5, that is equals to 12.
12.
So you will get 12 seconds. And I will share another link once this session will end.